What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we're going to be going over my game settings and controller settings. I've been getting a lot of requests. So let's get right into it, guys. So for my presets, it's set to competitive. When you're playing clubs or ultimate team, it's automatically going to be set to competitive. Now my shot assistant, guys, it's precision, guys. If you're using manual or assisted, definitely recommend precision, guys. It will be partially assisted and it will result in more accurate shots and faster ball speed. That is the very key, faster ball speed. So definitely really good, and that's all. I feel like it's also good for headers as well, but definitely recommend trying out precision shooting. It's gonna take you a couple of games to get used to it, but guys, it's really good. Now for the passing, guys, I have it at default. For defending, I have the clearance assistant directional. That means when I have time, I can do the directional clearance, which it's with RB and B, or R1 and circle, and you can pretty much aim it where you want the ball to go. Now you can still clear the ball with B or circle, but when you have no defenders on you, not defenders, but when you have no opponents on you and you have time to pick where you want to clear the ball, so I have it on directional. Then for the jockey, it's going to be set automatically to manual since you're playing on competitive. Then for the defending, guys, I have advanced defending. This lets me do the shoulder challenge or seal outs. Now, guys, I think the shoulder challenges right now are broken. I have not been able to do a shoulder challenge. I've been able to do seal outs, but not shoulder challenges. And this lets you separate the seal outs and the challenges instead of doing it all with one button. But yeah, guys, I'm using advanced defending. I'm going to leave it like that. The bruiser isn't working well right now, so hopefully that gets fixed. Personal fouls is on. Pass blocks assistance on. And then the switching, I have it. This is only matters mostly if you're playing like Ultimate Team. I have it set to 1 just so I can switch much quicker. And then I think everything else is default. Yeah, everything else is default. Now, for the match, guys, we're going to go, I think, is towards the bottom. This is a new feature that EA added this year in FC 26, I believe. Okay, it's not here. Okay, for game settings, I think I'm trying to look for the stadium shadows. Okay, it's not here. Now, let's get into the camera, guys. I use Legacy, guys. Legacy is my camera that I've been using. This is my #1 request every year. I'm using Legacy, and then I have it at default. And then, guys, I have the power shot zoom off. I don't like when people do shot powers or power shots and it zooms in on them. I don't like that, so I have it off. And then this is just default. Now, for the visual, you can have your ping connection monitoring always on. That's where it shows the ping in the top of your screen. Definitely recommended. If you want to have your controller on your screen, you can put input overlay to single. I always have it on since we're always streaming and recording videos so people can see what inputs I'm using. This will put your controller on the right side of the screen. Now the hypermotion inside overlays, I have it turned on. You can turn it off if you want. It's not that big of a deal. And then, guys, I definitely would recommend having the skill move rating and the fitness icon turned on, guys, because this will let you know what not only the skill move that your opponent has or your player if you're playing Ultimate Team, but it will also tell them the weak foot they have, which I think it's really, really useful, especially if you're playing as a defender, to know what weak foot they have. Eventually, people are going to have the 5-star weak foot, but for now, since not that many people have many points, it's kind of good to know. Then, guys, everything else, the playstyles, overhead indicators. So when someone activates their playstyle, I have that turned on. It's good to know what playstyle plus they have. And then I have this on default. And then, guys, I think it's the display. Hold to skip. Instead of holding it down to skip the introductions in clubs, I have that off. So you can just tap A or X and you can just automatically skip. I like to have these visuals on so I know when people are using precision shooting. What else? What else? The communication system, I have it off. I don't like seeing the little chat on the top. The ping system, I think that's for rush. That's on. And then I'm trying to see. Okay, this is a new feature that EA added, guys. Stadium shadows. I have that off. You can see the before and after. You see those shadows? Turn them off, guys. Unless you like that, but it's annoying to play with. I do have the player shadows turned on. I like the shadows of the players. Gives it a little bit more realism. But definitely the stadium shadows, have it off. It just bothers me. The camera shake visuals, I have it on. So when a last minute goal comes, just to give it more emotion. And then, guys, everything else is set to default for me. The audio, yeah, it's just default. Well, not default. I have it on really low. I don't like the commentators too high. So those were my game settings. Oh, one more thing. You can also turn off the perk activation sound off. If you don't like that little sound when your perk gets activated, you can turn it off. And that's about it, guys. Now, for the controller settings that I'm using or that I have been using for the last like decade or so, I use customize. So my attack is the same, but when it comes to defending, guys, I've always been playing like this. I swap my tackle button. So I tackle with my RB or R1, and then I contain with B or circle. Now, the main reason I switch it is so I don't accidentally make a tackle or accidentally foul, because I've seen a lot of people do that. So I tackle with my RB or R1, so I don't have that issue. So I don't accidentally tackle someone instead of clearing the ball. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, those are my controller settings and game settings. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.